Welcome to Bits of History. My name is Lee Pulaski, President of the Resurrection Bay Historical Society. This bit of history is about the building of the Phoenix, the first ship built in Alaska by the Russians. Russian claims to Alaska were based on the 1741 expedition of Vitus Bering and Alexei Shirkov that confirmed many earlier reports that a large land mass lay to the east of Siberia. It was the reports brought back of the abundance of fur animals in the new land, especially sea otters, whose fur was so valuable it was called soft gold, that led to the first Russian settlements in Alaska. By 1780, the principal fur trading company in Alaska was the Shelikof Company, founded by Gregory Shelikof. Alexander Baranof was appointed the Alaska manager of the company in 1792, a post he held until 1818. Soon after his appointment, he explored the Kenai Peninsula for possible sites for future settlement. It was during this expedition that Baranof entered and named Resurrection Bay. There are various explanations given for his choice of name, but the most common one is that he entered the bay on Easter Sunday. The following year, when Baranof was ordered to build ships in Russian America, he selected Resurrection Bay as the site of the shipyard. In a letter to Shelikof, Baranof said, "I was astonished by your instructions to build a new ship. We are short of the needed materials. We have only a flask of pitch, not a pound of caulking, not a single nail, and not enough iron for such a big vessel." James Shields, an English shipwright employed by the Shelikof Company, was put in charge of the construction, and he made the sketches of the building of the ship and the shipyard shown in this video. Like many current residents of the Seward area, Baranof complained, "Rainy weather is frequent here, and it lasts a long time." One way or another, enough canvas and iron were obtained for the ship. As for the lumber, Baranof said 1/5 of the lumber needed was brought from Greeks Island, and the remaining 4/5 was cut on site. Some historians think Greek Island refers to Montague Island, others Hinchinbrook. The location of the shipyard has been a matter of controversy for many years. The four favorite sites are Kane's Head, Tonsina Point, Lowell Point, and the Seward town site. Two of the leading authorities on Russian America, Lydia Black and Dr. Richard Pierce, favored the town site location. An 1850 Russian map of the bay clearly shows the 4 points: Kane's Head, Tonsina Point, Lowell Point, and the town site. By the town site there is a comment in Russian which translates past company village. That would seem to settle the matter. The shipyard was somewhere on the southern beach area of Seward, but no confirmed trace of the shipyard or buildings have ever been found. In the company report, the ship is described as a 3-masted frigate with 2 decks. The ship's length is 73 feet, beam 23 feet. The ship was built of native wood, which is called spruce in English. The report also says that Baranof invented a very tough composition from fir pitch, ochre, and whale blubber to be used for caulking and painting. The ship was finished and launched in September of 1794 and named the Phoenix. Why Baranof chose that name is not known. Some say it was named for the mythical bird, the phoenix, that when consumed by fire rose renewed from the ashes, thereby symbolizing the difficult birth of the ship. A more likely, if less romantic reason, is that Baranof named the ship after the East India ship Phoenix, captained by Hugh Moore. In 1792, Baranof had spent several days talking with Captain Moore, who had brought trade goods from Asia to sell and trade along the northwest coast of North America. The captain gave Baranof a good deal of information about southeast Alaska, and also gave him an Indian servant, a native of Bengal, who served Baranof faithfully for many years. The Phoenix was used to carry furs, supplies, and people between Alaska and Siberia until 1799, when it was lost at sea with all hands. somewhere southeast of Kodiak. The wreck caused great hardship in the Russian settlements in Alaska due to the loss of needed supplies. From May 21st to the 24th, various articles of cargo and equipment from the Phoenix washed ashore on Shugiak, Tugadak, and Sitkinak Island. The exact date, place, and cause of the shipwreck remains a mystery. The captain of the Phoenix at the time of the wreck was James Shields, its builder. In 1932, the United States Coast and Geodetic Survey named Shields Point and Paranosa Bay on the north coast of Afognak Island for James Shields, and Phoenix Bay for his ship. In the early days of Seward, what is now known as Mount Alice was called Phoenix Peak, as shown by the label on this photograph taken by Reverend Pedersen, the Methodist minister in Seward from 1905 to 1913. In 1965, a peak between Marathon Mountain and Mount Benson was named Phoenix Peak by the Mountaineering Club of Alaska in honor of the Phoenix. When the local newspaper, the Seward Phoenix Log, was started in 1966, the first edition of the paper explained, "The Phoenix Log takes its name from the Russian ship reportedly built on the shores of Resurrection Bay by Alexander Baranov in 1793. But it further symbolizes the rebirth of Seward, rising from the ashes of the fires and destruction of the Good Friday earthquake." In 1818, Baranov's successor, L.A. Hagemeister, downgraded the Resurrection Bay establishment to a one-man post. Sometime in the 1840s, the post was abandoned. Thank you for listening to this bit of history. Remember, to learn more about Seward's history, visit the Seward Museum at 3rd and Jefferson.